nothing short of awesome. You know, and then you see the cruiser bikes, and it's like, how can you deny a cruiser bike? Because they're just beautiful bikes, especially with the packs. You know, the benefit of having the packs with you is just that if, let's just say you need to go pick up groceries or something. You know, I was just talking to a guy in the DMV just now, and he was saying, oh, I used to ride sport bikes a lot, but then, he says, I got an old man bike, I got a bike, it's a cruiser, it's got the packs, it's got all that stuff on there, and he's like, man, I tell you, I love my packs, he's like, I could go to the grocery store with it, I just flip my pack up, drop my groceries in there, and I can just take off and continue my ride, and go wherever it is I gotta go, and, that's definitely something I would definitely love. I can't say I wouldn't love that. I know on my next bike I'd love to have some packs. I think one of the better things that I would like is that if they were removable, like you have the option to ride with them, or if you don't want to, you just don't ride with them. You just take them off and you could just ride without them. If you want to have that feeling of an extremely slim bike, so it's definitely something worth checking out, and something that I've been looking into. We've been looking into that for a long time. The sport bikes, I like the sport bikes, but I don't think it's really for me. It really has to be your thing, and right now, the sport bike really just isn't my thing. It's just I do like them, don't get me wrong. There's a few of them that I like. I love them. They're beautiful bikes, just amazing, freaking beautiful. See them and you're getting laid. You know what I mean? But it's just I don't know. I like to cruise. I like to cruise that open road and just ride and enjoy yourself and just enjoy the ride. And this here is the area that I used to live in, Rock Tavern. Actually, Rock Tavern's a little over this hill, a little past the Rock Tavern Mill post office here. It should be on our right soon. I don't think I've passed it yet. And I'm pretty good. This is actually it right here on the right. This is the Rock Tavern post office. Very nice people that work in there. I never, not a day that I come over here and need to do something and have to deal with someone that had a stinky attitude or just having a bad day. Never. It's just always just so nice. You just really have to love that. So anyway, back to me gabbering about packs. I'm gonna make this right up this road here. It's a little gravelly at times, but whatever. So back to me graveling about packs anyway. Yeah, I definitely would love to have a bike with packs on there. I think that's something that I would definitely enjoy. I don't know, man. I know most probably don't feel that way about it. Probably feel they just don't like the look of it, and I can respect that. But I actually do. I like the ergonomics of it. I like the usefulness of it. Just that ability to carry the things that you need to carry. When you gotta go somewhere, and you just throw the suckers. You just throw the suckers in your packs, and it's like boom. You're good to go. You're golden. I mean, how can you beat that? Guys, this guy's house, isn't that freaking cool? He's got jet skis and all that shit. When usually when it gets hot, you'll see his kids and whatnot. They'll be playing on the jet skis and in that little pond he has back Sport Tour is also, that's another brand of bikes that I looked at, and I consider those, driving with my damn blinker on like an idiot, I consider those I don't know, I'm still up in the air in regards to Sport Tours. You know, that's still something that remains to be seen. You know, I'd have to test ride one. I know there's nothing saying, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know that I would like it. You know, I can't say that I wouldn't like it. You know, especially when you have that utility. You have the utility of a touring motorcycle, but then also you turn around and you have the versatility of a sport bike. You know, it's like the best of both worlds. You know, if you can have the best of both worlds, wouldn't you take it? So I guess it just is a matter. It just depends on whether or not you intend to embrace. Whether or not you intend to. Oh God damn! I guess it's whether or not you intend to embrace the sport bike syndrome. You know, maybe a person that's been riding sport bikes for God knows how long, and maybe now decides that, you know, he wants a little more versatility, because what the heck can you carry on a sport bike? You can't carry anything. You'll carry it on you in your shirt. That's about it. You know, my dad has a 600RR and shit, man. You can't carry anything on it. He is actually talking about that he may want to sell it though. He wants something a little more comfortable, and you know, I don't know if he was having a freaking midlife crisis or some shit, but I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, yeah. So that's my long ass vid about trying to choose my my next bike and figuring out what I would want it to be. You know, it's always a decision, I guess you could say. Always something to figure out. It's always something to figure out. How do you let this damn oh, that's good. It's not raining over here. Well, it was, but I do have a little clear path here that I can roll in, which is good. Yeah. Well, thank you again for watching, guys, and just after I take the motor apart, I'll try and put up some videos or while I'm taking the motor apart of the process. I mean, it's not really a hard process. It's just, you know, you got to take your time and try to get things done decently, you know, without freaking messing everything up. And then I got to go through the break-in process, which is not, it's not horrible, but I have to follow the builder's instructions in regards to the break-in process. So that'll pretty much be my project over the course of the next few days. Alright guys, well, I will catch you on the flip side.